All right, good evening, everybody. It is very late. It's about 6 p.m. here in Arkansas. The sun is set. I've had a late day and also let it get away from me. Lonix, it's good to see you. Hey, Adam. Hey, Akron. Hey, Ken. Gideon, what do you mean? Believe me, I can be plenty late without the involvement of other people. Man, Akron waffles do sound good. Ooh, Ken. We're getting another dragonfly bonus, huh? I should try for that. I do miss getting a lot of dragonflies, even though I can't fly them. Hey, biker. Oh, Gideon, I can't eat that one specific waffle. Oh, Rowena. Not again. Go away, Rowena. I mean, you know, Ken, dragonflies are nice. Ooh, biker. I feel like the prospector could probably make you more money, but I like my caterpillar. Hey, AJ, good to see you, man. AJ, how goes the land of acting? Hollywood. Man, do we mess with a whole seat today, or do we do a caterpillar? I really don't like doing the whole sea solo. Oh, yeah, Ken, you gotta keep that one. You got a paint job for it. You gotta keep it. Like, I still have the 600i for some reason. Actually, you know, biker, if you're really lucky, or you got friends, and they're still lucky, you could make more money with the Caterpillar, unless they shut down the whole RMC trade route. I haven't actually even kitted any of my Caterpillars yet. Let's do that. Forgot we had that reset. Should spawn all of them here, but... Come on, you can do it. There we go. I need my bobblehead. And a fun paint job. Wait, off-season? What do you mean off-season? There's an off-season? Knocker Knocks, we are on live. Why not? All right. Against my better judgment.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Let's do a solo run on a nice evening into Pickersfield. No, get it, not like a full wipe. We had that mini patch that reset, like, where we were, and not like money and advancement, just certifications and, you know, the like. Ah, good old Caterpillar. My old flame. One day, this thing will see a minor rework. One day. But today is not that day. Wait, hold on. AJ, tell me more about this. There's a season? I mean, I thought you could just pitch that whenever. Like, why is there, like, calendar applications to TV shows? Oh, Artex, I am sorry. That's one of the ones to not lose. Can we just jump straight? We're on the weird part of the planet, aren't we? Or is it because I'm in hangar? Ugh. Even put me in hangar 11. All right. What am I facing? Mike L3? Yeah, there we go. That'll work. Adam, what do you mean concierge only? Like only concierge can buy it? They might still have a special going. They do like to sell things to concierge. Hey, Daemonium, not much. Gonna head by Pickers Field. Make some money back. Actually, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, I don't have enough money to even fill up at Pickers Field. Interesting. We're gonna do it anyway. We are going to risk it for the biscuit. And if I lose my money and start back at 0, then, you know, whatever, it'll be fun. I guess I could go do some salvage. I could go do some salvage. Hey, Raymond. I mean, you're on time. I'm also incredibly late. And not yet, Raymond. I have sadly kind of been busy today. One, I woke up a lot later than I wanted to. I was in pain. Absolute pain. It took me a long time to get going. And then it turns out that the HVAC unit is going to be on the pay for us after all. And we're looking at probably a good $5,000-$6,000 to replace that, which, oof my goofus. Gonna need that before May rolls around. Yeah, I might have to do salvage after all, Daemonium. And this is the ghoulish green skin for the cat. Fortunately, we have a swath of skins for the cat, which means that there is more than one way that you can skin a cat. Yeah, here, I'll show you. It's all gray and green. I wish we could get a little bit more green on the doors. But it's one of the better Caterpillar skins. And Christian, it's good to see you, man. Good to see you. You know, Akron, I wish that there was a way to hoover up more of the RMC skin. Like, I wish there was, like, just a giant microwave that you could put the ship in. Well, AJ, I wish you luck surviving the off-season. Like, what do actors do during the off-season? Like, if you're not, like, super rich, like BoJack Horseman. I feel like somehow BoJack had way too much money for a guy who was on, like, a sitcom. All right. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna say Pickers Field is in the nighttime. Yeah, Daybodium, like, if there was a way that you could just, like, bake off the RMC on a wreck, you know? You think they fixed Maker's Point yet? I kind of want to go find out. Yeah, Christian. Hey, Gold. I would like to see... I want to see the snake skin for the Caterpillar. Like the Year of the Snake. Actually, I feel like Year of the Snake should get a full-on snake skin pattern. Like, you guys ever been to, like, a truck stop in the South? And seen, like, all the weird truck merchandise they have? We need that in Star Citizen. Ah, that's fair, AJ. Just wonder, like, if you ever show up to, like, a hot dog stand and find Danny DeVito working it or whatever. Or, you know what I mean. And yes, meds have been taken. I live another day. Thank you, Ken. Heck yeah, man, I did. Sorry, I realized there might be some delay there. But yes. Yes, I have. I live another day, which I need to probably pick up a refill tomorrow. I think I'm down to 4. 5. I got 5. I got 5. Hey, guy. Hey, I would do commercial work in a heartbeat. You want me to dress up like a fancy dog and eat fancy dog food like that one guy in Paddington 2? I'll do it. See, for movie night the other night, we watched The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. You know, the Nicolas Cage movie. And to make a mention of Paddington 2 being a character's favorite movie, and that he cried the entire time. I was like, alright, you know what, let's make it a double feature. Let's watch Paddington 2. And, like, I didn't end up crying. But man, that was a delightful film. And a weirdly on-subject follow-up from The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Yeah, AJ, no one wants to, like, just explore their artistic vision? Like, okay, I don't know if you guys remember this. Early 2000s, I want to say about 2005, 2006. McDonald's had this commercial for their Filet-O-Fish sandwich. And I've mentioned this before, but it's like one of those big mouth Billy Bass on the wall singing a song begging for its meat back and trying to appeal to the empathy of the person just casually eating the sandwich. But it's a very catchy tune. Like, I'm describing it in, like, short story horror style. But it's a very catchy tune. And, I love the song a lot. And I think it's one of the best commercials ever made. I don't think Maker's Point works just yet. They probably wouldn't fix that in a mini patch. But, you know. I could probably pop back in from there. Or we could move a little bit further up. Whoa. Whoa! Why were you dipping to the right? Also, the salt in chat.
Landing complete.
I don't know, Raymond. I'd probably avoid anything political. Just because that would really, you know, color a career. I have to hide among the Australians. Christian, one more time. I doubt Maker's Point works, but good golly, I would love to find out. Yeah, see, AJ, like, you remember back before... That's a nice mask. Oh, I can't go through the cloth. Yeah, Christian, like, the shop doesn't recognize ships here, or at least it didn't. We're going to find out if it works now. Like, I wouldn't mind doing political work, but these days, it's so aggressive. And maybe it just always has been, and I was always, you know, either too young or not born to see how things were, yep, it's still broken. So in the interest of keeping everybody content and polite, I think we'll avoid doing political work. Because I am not a political professor or even that well-versed. I am a guy who eats cake at 6 in the morning because I've lost all control of my life. Oh, gold, it's so juicy. It's so juicy. Not like charity work. I do a commercial for charity work. Like, come adopt a pet. You know? Oh, Christian, I think you can lose control and know it. I think you can definitely lose control and know it. Maybe what is this shake it off thing? It's not the shake weights, are they? Did they come back? I've got enough hydration to get in and out at Pickersfield. And I guess while I'm gaining altitude, I can at least line up a jump for it. Well, Maker's Point is still offline. Oh, is it a Taylor? What is... everyone's shouting about Taylor Swift. What did she do? I mean, Raymond, I'm sure that I've heard a Taylor Swift song. I just couldn't tell you which one it... You know... If you played it, I wouldn't know it was her. Like, there's so much music out there. Oh, hold on. People getting shot at again. I mean, go, that's fair. Everyone's got opinions on... I mean, I know she's got legions of fans. I just don't really know anything about her. I'm still listening to all my stuff from high school, you know? See, AJ, that is impressive. Or maybe it's depressing because it shows how bad the state of trade is that no one's even touching it anymore. Oh, conspiracies. See, okay, you know what? I miss when conspiracies were like, you know, Bat Boy sneaks into high school or whatever to continue his education or things like that. Oh, Knox, you're good, man. Besides, I know it's very late. Or like, if someone could come up with a conspiracy about the government cheese caves. I miss stuff like that. Yeah, see, Akron, I need lyrics. I gotta have something I can belt along to. Like, a rock opera will pretty much always earn a spot in my book when I can. Oh, hello. You know, I don't like showing up here and seeing something on my radar. Especially someone buying up all my cargo, but... I mean, yeah, Lonix, that's true. That's true. Like, it's not really a conspiracy, especially when it's like, we're not hiding it. It's like, we've got all this cheese, and we don't know what to do with it. Please, God, someone take the cheese. Like, it's not really a conspiracy when you announce it in the paper. Hey, Arcane. I just, like, you use the phrase government cheese caves, and you just sound like a crackpot. I mean, sometimes it's fun to sound like a crackpot. Oh, Raymond. No, okay, so back in the day. Way back in the day. A rainbow. Anyway, sorry. U.S. government bought a crap ton of milk off of dairy farmers. Basically to keep them solvent because they made way too much milk. And they kind of kept making way too much milk because, you know, they got the government to buy it. So, government starts all these campaigns, you know, we got milk to try to get people to drink milk. They also convert the milk into cheese and put it in these caves in Missouri because, you know, it's cool and it's easier to store. That way it doesn't go bad. And, they basically were trying to figure out what to do with it. And they're like, we've got all this cheese. Won't someone take the cheese? So, that's where that government cheese program comes from. Now, I'm not saying it's necessarily good cheese. Oh, no. But, you know, it comes from milk. Oh! Oh, gold! That's good! That's good! That's good. I like that one. You did a good job there, buddy. It's just like, listen, I wouldn't bring up the government cheese caves on the first date. You know. But as far as sounding like a conspiracy goes, it has the perfect terminology for sounding crackpot. Yeah, Arcane, I ate a bit of it. Like, it was... Like, it was a thing, you know? It was just not... What's the word? I remember, like, eating that, like, I think on bologna when I was a kid, maybe. I want to say it was on some sort of meat. I had it briefly for a while. I mean, gold, you could say the joke took way too long, like it took for them to get rid of all that cheese, which I think the cheese is under private ownership now. I think they sold it off. Like, it's still in the cave, but... I don't, keep up with the comings and goings of cheese. Yeah, I try not to touch bologna. Really, like, these days, I don't eat a lot of pork. Mostly for the sodium, but when you can't taste, pork-style meat is really weird. Also, I would also like to say that I appreciate everyone here being mature and calm and not immediately descending into just absolute chat fights at the mere mention of anything slightly political. I want to appreciate you guys. I want to say thank you for that. Because I know bringing up anything slightly political on the internet, especially when there's any sort of exchange of ideas, usually devolves into some sort of absolute fight. And I want to really thank you guys for being the mature folks that you are. Or at least mature when it comes to things like that. You can be immature in other subjects. Yeah, see, Arcane, that's one of my issues. Like, I enjoy everything about barbecue except usually the barbecue itself. And I know that sounds dumb. But just because, one, with the amount of sodium you find in barbecue these days, like, I eat it and I pretty much die. Like, brisket and I have a very tenuous relationship because, do I love brisket. Brisket's so nice. You know, Gold, I do miss early 2000s, 90s SNL. Back when you'd like Chris Kattan and other people. I know there were other people, I just don't remember who they were. I think Will Ferrell, maybe? He was probably on there at that time. Oh, man, Daemonium. Yeah, I feel like if I worked at any sort of slaughterhouse, I'd probably become a vegetarian. I enjoy meat, but I'll be the first to admit, that's still a rock, right? I don't think I've got the stomach for it, especially when it's in its, you know, base components. Oh, AJ! You know, yes, you could. I mean, Gold, you got a point. I don't think I've seen... Well, okay, like, they had Andy Samberg on there back in, like, what, the 2010s? Like, we had the What You Say skit. That was pretty good. Oh, man, you know, Daemonium, I don't blame you, man. Like, I've had jobs that I only worked at, like, a day or 2 or 3. My first job, like my first legal job that paid taxes, was at a place called the Fish Nest. Not the Fish Net, the Fish Nest. It was a fish restaurant on the outskirts of town. And I lasted 3 days. I was a busboy, did dishwashing as well. And I've worked several restaurants in my life, but that was probably the most disgusting one. And at the time, it was like, man, I think I'd rather go back to stealing cars with my dad. Yeah, I've heard about those spam sushi rolls. I don't know if I'm willing to try that. You know, Arcane, they did not. I wouldn't even say they specialized, but they had fish. But, they actually have a business phenomenon named after them. It's called Fish Restaurant Syndrome here in Arkansas. You see, my hometown is a dry county. And Fish Nest decided they would get their liquor license, where you could still, you know, have alcohol, you just couldn't sell it and take it home. Well, the entire town, being idiots, decided to boycott the restaurant until they got rid of alcohol, and the restaurant went bankrupt. Because people couldn't be seen going to a restaurant that served alcohol. That's how backwards my town was. Because, like, oh, I saw Mr. Rickenbacker go to the Fish Nest. They have alcohol there. Was he drinking alcohol? Oh, that's unbecoming of a Pizza Hut worker or whatever. So yeah, they went bankrupt. Out of business because they served alcohol. I mean, Gold, I might try it, but you gotta remember, a lot of the intricacies of the taste are gonna be lost on me. Ooh, Daemonium. Tell us about this, this company. What do you do? What will you do? Alright, well, I know I've got a C2 doing the same route. Ooh, dental diagnostics, huh? Now, when you say dental diagnostics, what are we just, like, looking at the teeth? Like, making things for the teeth? Like, what, did dentists, like, send in pictures and you go, yep, there's the cavity? I mean, Raymond, you could still do something with 5. All right. Well, we're not in Armistice, so we must be on the far side. However, I'm getting up. That's my buddy. That's the guy who was also doing some trading. And that there is where we're headed. Ah, gotcha, Daemonium. Good luck with it. I'm gonna bet he got confused. See, like, this long flight right here. I wish we had more of this. Like, I know this will probably sound boring, but if we could get, like, an MMO that had Microsoft Flight Simulator levels, at least, of like, realism. And I know Flight Sim isn't the be-all, end-all as far as realism. That would probably be DCS, but you need some approachability, you know.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay. Landing gear down.
Oh, gold, yes. Like, literally, if it could just be... If it could just be, like, cargo, but watching people sit in a seat, I'd be good with that. Am I really about to get scanned? You know what? You can scan me in the hangar, boyo. I'm sure you have. Yeah. Yeah, we're here. We're here. Now you can scan. Oh, Christian, yeah, that's what I want. That's cursed.
Everything checks out. Feel free to go.
That's cursed. You know, like the Starliner, the E1, I really want to see passenger transport come online. Finally give the Cutlass Steel something to do. Hey, Acturius. I need to get back to playing Flight Simulator. I love Flight Sim. Mostly really enjoy taking like the propeller planes and doing like low flying. Flying under bridges, landing in football stadiums.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please.
Your personal
I
belongings.
mean, Raymond, there's nothing wrong with that, right?
Monitor your luggage at all times.
Yeah, see, Daemonium, I feel like passenger transport would actually have us flying non-barbarically, like probably doing less than 19 Gs in one direction. Because usually, passengers pay very little in comparison to freight. I bet this is our C2 pilot. What are we rocking? What are we rocking? All right, we got a 2. Is that the P8? That looks like a P8. But yeah, I mean, like, okay, I love flying, but I know that I am not a gentle flyer. Like, you want to walk around in my ship while I'm flying? Too bad.
Now arriving.
Sir. All right. My money's on he's going to the TDD. The one on the right, the shotgun, is a BR2. The one on the left, I want to say is a P8. Oh, my medium armor is slightly faster. Oh, we hit the door at the same time. Oh, the demo's out, Adam. Okay, well, I could give that a go. I am interested in it. Hey. Demand's back down. Looks like people are selling. Oh, and if he's in a C2, then he's going to have to sit here and wait. Sorry, that was a little evil, wasn't it? That was evil. Gold, I think I've seen that movie. We'll hide. Yeah, Raymond, it was not, it was not, what's the word? It was not, benevolent. I mean, Demo, you could interact with the passengers if you want to. Alright, what am I sitting at? 4.3 million. Well, not a lot. Maybe I should do salvage. What do you guys think? Chomp up some CM to make a buck? Yeah, biker, have a good night, man. I could leave him to Picker's Field. That way we're not all fighting over the same low demand. It has been a while since I flew a reclaimer. Or, what if we pirated him? No, that's mean. That's mean. That's mean. That's mean. We won't do that.
Please be aware that while in the Stanton system, and
Ooh, AJ votes piracy.
EE common laws are still
Hmm.
in effect.
AJ, you make a tempting,
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
See, Raymond, I feel bad about doing it.
Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit.
Yeah,
us again.
Christian.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Such as resource sharing and logistical pairing for our rental partners. Inquire today.
AJ, I would need a hand.
ArcCorp, your new home.
I don't think I'm gonna do it. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I kind of want to do it, though. Here's the thing. I love the idea of doing piracy. Like, the fighting, the boarding, the mixed tactics, all that. It's the... I don't want to take things away from some poor schmuck that's just trying to enjoy themselves and make big money number go up. Now, a knife. Oh, I could do it with a knife. Gold, did you ever watch Venture Brothers? There's that part with the Muppets where it's like, we could cut out his tongue with a knife. Stab him real good with a knife. Where they just keep saying, with a knife. I mean, AJ, you got time. I would just need someone to help me move it, see? Because once we take possession of the ship, we have to remove the body. Once we remove the body, we establish it somewhere in dead space, meet up with a C2, unload all the stuff, sell it elsewhere. What do you mean, Demodium? Now, I'm gonna say this. I have shot people for their cargo before, Demodium. I'm not monk-like. Please do not respect me for my morals. I do not have them. Hey, serious? Alright, nothing else in the area right now. Yeah, no, don't put me on a pedestal unless you just need help changing a light bulb. Like, you know, I've done it because it's fun, and, you know, to try it out and see what all I need to improve on if I was ever to do it regularly. And, you know, like, if someone has some cargo that they have recently acquired and need help moving, I will help 100%. I feel bad pulling the trigger on someone, you know? Yeah, exactly, Gold. Like, I'll haul mine, I'll haul yours, I'll haul anybody's. Is that a C2 behind me? Nope, that's the same. 300i. And let's see, it's nighttime. Can I do a straight shot to Hurston? Nope. Again to Mike L5, though. Oh, Adam, you haven't missed anything. I was contemplating pirating a guy. I mean, maybe I could. Maybe I could. See, if I had a railgun, I could lie in wait, shoot his door open when he goes to buy, get that open, and, like, as he's going back to his ship, he could just watch it take off. I could do that. Because here's the thing. Okay. I have to consider feelings. And I know that sounds namby-pamby and whiny and whatnot, but, like, I am relatively fairly low on money at the moment. And I am trading everything I got, which is not the thing you should be doing. What if someone took all of my cargo and shot me? I would feel bad. I mean, I wouldn't feel that bad, I guess. I could just go do salvage for a couple of hours and get it all back. But still, you know what I mean. Oh, Raymond, it's because of my rule. Never run full both ways. You see, if you always have cargo, then you will always lose that cargo when something bad happens. Even if it's just something as cheap as scrap. But if I'm only hauling cargo half the time, then I got a 50% chance of the bad thing happening when I'm empty. I mean, Gold, you've got it. Oh, man, you've kind of got a point there. Yeah, no, in real life, you should always be hauling. ABH, always be hauling. But in Star Citizen, where the universe ceases to exist, you can fall through solid objects, all that. You know, yeah. I mean, drop it's happened quite a few times.
Quantum fuel is at 75%.
Like, it's certainly petered off compared to where it has been. But still. But still. All right, Pickers, where are you? You know, Akron, I haven't even attempted to. Like, it might be fine. I just... yeah. Raymond, I'm sure it is. I should give it a go, but... got a bad feeling about this trip. Yeah, okay, if you were there last week, I think we can rule that it's still going to be iffy. Yeah, Demodium, good luck with work, man. Just remember, when it comes to your job, the most important thing is the tooth. Alright, I'm done. Have a good one, man. What? You didn't like it? Surprised that C2 hasn't beat us back here. See, what I should have done is do an airdrop with myself on, like, I don't know, a dragonfly or something. So that way I could, you know, hang around, have a radar, see when someone shows up. No, that's starting to sound like piracy. We're not going to do piracy. We're going to be legal merchants. Doing a legal thing. Because we are legal people.
Landing complete.
Is that... Yeah, I'll be able to get back into that. Yeah, AJ? That's right, Raymond. Oh, so help the gums. That's a nice addition. I like that. I mean, gold, that's fair. Sadly, comms are up. I guess we could go disable comms. Ah, that's tempting. Man, that's tempting. Oh, I still have 10 SCU on board. I guess I didn't sell it all after all. Oh, well. Ooh, Akron, that's good. Getting the crowns in there. Now, Adam, you can't, but you can give a crime stat for shooting. And usually, to take someone's cargo, you have to remove them from their ship. My volume sounds a little low. Nothing on scopes. Wait, Adam, that was a thing? Theft of property? Is that with an SRV, maybe? Let's see, it's dark. We'll do Terra. He may have got scanned. Did he get scanned by chance? Also, why does that direct message keep popping up every time I come out of my Moby glass? Oh, Adam, that's weird. I've never seen that charge in my life. You know, Raymond, I feel like you could make a joke there about, like, you know, who had the most plaque on their teeth? The Tartars. Actually, who were the Tartars? I think I wrote, like, one thing about them ever in school. Tartars, Tatars, Tatars. Never mind. No, it was also spelled as Tartars. Okay. Oh, Turkish ethnic groups. Okay. I mean, usually, Adam, when I'm actually stealing stuff, it's outside of comms range. Because you want to make the transfer in between comms. So maybe I just never had the chance for it to happen. All right, and away we go. I mean, that's fair, Akron. I feel like most of the stuff I know is originally based off learning it from a video game anyway. Ah, yes, flossing. Do kids still floss? Like, is that still a dance that they do? Oh man, planking. Imagine trying to explain to a kid that there used to be a thing where we just laid flat, straight on something, and that was exciting. And Crispy, it's good to see you. Sorry, I had my eyes on the screen just in case we were going to get pulled out. We shouldn't, but, you know. You'd never know. And once again, we're on the far side. Someone's really burning in. There you go, buddy. There you go. Don't die. You don't need to get closer to me either, though. Yeah, doing some spacing. Less trains. I was tempted, though. I was so tempted. I unlocked the next stage of the train, the rail branch last night. And man, oh man, it's a steep one. Also, I found out you could customize the color, the look, and the lettering on your passenger cars in Railroader. So I've got all my passenger cars in a beautiful Tuscan red with gold lettering. We've got to be almost there, right? No? Okay. Okay. I mean, Akron, you can always put a flare on them. That way people could see you everywhere. Raymond, you don't like fashion? Like which flare are we talking about? You guys remember padded shoulders? Who could be behind me? Wow, we just now crossed over into the no-fire zone. What is that? Over there. Is that, oh, what it is. What do you know? That's my genie. Neat. Yeah. Nothing bad ever happened in the 70s. That's a lie. We don't have to go into every terrible thing that happened in the 70s. I feel like every decade, like, all of humanity just barely stumbles out of it, hoping that the next decade will be better. And it somehow isn't. I mean, that's how every year goes. You hit the new year, desperately hoping everything will be better. Like, you've got that, I can just barely make it across the finish line energy. And somehow that carries over to the next year, and the next, and the next, and the next, and the next. You know, individually, things might get better for you, but I feel like Billy Joel had a song about this that was pretty accurate. We should try rolling into the hangar. Might try that next time. Hey, Squirrel! Yes, meds have been taken. Do you actually have some time off for once? was in the sky above me. Oh well. Probably our buddy. He was on the same approach as me. Howdy, Chase. Oh, Squirrel, you need time off, man. Hey, Muzz. Ooh, Muzz, it must be super late for you. Early, right? One of those?
Thank you for visiting Arcorp, Stanton's capital of commerce. Whatever your transaction, we wish you a beneficial and prosperous stay.
Welcome.
Yeah,
to the
AJ.
ASOP
In fact, I'll probably do
vehicle
salvage
system.
after this. I'll be nice and do salvage. Oh, Muzz, I was just commenting on the time. Must be super early or late. Oh, AJ. I mean, it could be. Who knows? Who knows, right? Yeah, right. What are you doing up so late? I mean, I guess you ain't got much to do. Wait, hold on. What is tomorrow? No, tomorrow's Friday, right? Yeah, what are you doing up so late, Raven? Ah, I got you, Muzz. Okay. Sorry, my time is off. Hey, CG. Well, the only thing I'm drinking this late is water right now. I might have an alcoholic beverage once or twice a month. And this doesn't happen to be that time. I could go for one, though.
Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
I could go for one. Hey! CG! Thank you, man. Thank you, buddy. Oh god, that's still in the Christmas one. I've got to fix that. I guess I could log in and do it the next time I'm on the tram. Thank you, CG. I gotta say, I think I'm gonna have to actually go out and get a real job. Between this new HVAC system we're gonna have to get installed and everything else. Well, it's just nice to pay for things, you know? Oh, Raymond, you ain't gotta hang out with me, buddy. You can go play some Star Citizen. I need to make some more seasonal ones, CG. I really, really do. Oh, that went down a line. Well, I've had more things that I've taken on, so... See, the big thing, CG, is that our HVAC unit has gone on. I've been able to survive okay on, you know, stream stuff. But we're gonna have to replace the heat pump, or the heat unit. Basically the big thing that pumps the hot air out, blows the cold air in. You know, the thing that sits outside. That's gonna have to be replaced, because the one we've had is like 12, 13 years old, and it's finally gone out. And, yeah. It's expensive. It's like $6,000. Let me tell you about $5,000 or $6,000 I don't have. Hey, Rudy. Yeah, not too bad. A large financial thing we'll have to figure out before it gets too hot. Like, I pretty much have until June. Yeah, CG. It's definitely some money. And I can't put it on credit, because I've never had credit in my life. I don't do anything with credit. Which will probably screw me over in the long run, but it's been okay so far. Yeah, AJ, I don't think credit's for me anyway. I know that I would buy something on it. Something would happen. I'd never be able to pay it back. There it all goes.
Hello, and welcome
To the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Raymond, do they have those? Is that a thing?
Have safe travels wherever your final destination may be.
I need a quick ride back to Grimm. I guess I'll just take the Caterpillar.
Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been. Please visit us again.
Just, there's no way I'm getting through summer without it, you know? Yeah, especially with a newer one, you'd be getting it under warranty. And in Arkansas, oof, yeah, there's really no point in buying a used one. Come on, there you go. Yeah, they are, CG. It's just, after the car thing, the CTV, CVTC, the thing, the continuous, or the timing, the angry part in the engine that cost all the money. Now this, ugh. Hold on, Seabass, do they make Does Mitsubishi make units? Because unfortunately, this house needs like a 5-ton unit. That's what it currently has. I might have to take a look-see at that. Correct, Raymond. Correct. Yeah, I am not the only occupant.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Yeah, Muzz, I wouldn't mind a window unit. Although it would suck for the rest of the house. I mean, Muzz, I do end up spending time in them a fair amount. Like, I've been trying to stay off the computer more. Like, when I'm not streaming, like, you know, like, go for walks, do my exercise, watch movies. Read. I mean, Seabass, that's not a bad idea, but like I said, I could just get like a part-time job somewhere. Use that to get it. Because, like, here's the thing. I love you guys. I don't want you guys to have to, like, foot the bill constantly for my leisureliness and to pay for things like, oh no. It's like, will you buy me a new air conditioner on Throne? Like, no. I ain't want to do anything like that, you know? I do this kind of stuff for fun. Oh man, you know, my PC does make this room warm. Well, CG, my sister's husband actually runs a chain of dispensaries? I'm gonna go with dispensaries. And I know they're looking for help. So I could guaranteed get a job there. And I could probably just even do that part-time so I could still stream. I might have to rearrange stream hours, but I could still do that. Man, I do miss doing pharmacy delivery. I mean, Seabass, that's fair. I just, like, I hate that for me to make money, the money has to come out of your guys' pockets. I feel bad about that. I think they're looking more for door security, you know, checking IDs and the like. Which I always felt bad when I was in a salesman position. Ooh, really 1G? Let's see if Arkansas has anything for that. Also, good to see you, man. I just know we also have, like, tons of scams, you know? Yeah, 1G, I did. Man, I want to get into them. I just don't want to crash them, you know? Oh, 1G. Hey, 1G, did they ever start that thing? It might not have been California. It may have been somewhere else. Where, like, you were going to have to be billed, basically, for having solar energy. I remember there was a state that was going to start that up. It might not have been California. Just the solar panels reminded me of it. Man, Muzz, for Australia, that is amazing. I think the best power bill I ever had was like $13, $15 for a month. Like, I think basically the only thing I had running was like the fridge. CG, I think it may have been Oklahoma. Like, hold on, I'm gonna have to go look it up now. Okay, so it wasn't that then. I think it was Oklahoma. Kansas, maybe one of the square states. Like, it was basically like, what was it? Oh, I've got to find it. Otherwise, I'm just going to tell you something fake. I don't want to tell you something fake just because I'm desperate to remember what the thing was. But the short of it was that people were being charged exuberant fees for having solar panels. I don't want to throw Oklahoma under the bus just yet. They've done some silly things, but I'm not going to blame them until I've got the evidence. See, Muzz, I would go for solar. Problem with it here in Arkansas is everything is covered by tree. And this house is covered by tree. Ooh, or there is a yard we're not using. Hmm.
Hydrogen fuel is at 70.
Landing complete. No business to say. Landing pad assigned.
You know, Akron, that's not a bad idea. We'll starve the trees with our solar energy. Yeah, sea bass. Maybe I might look into that. Ah, yes, hangar 8. Hello, Eclipse. Glad I'm not running into you at Pickersfield. As I sneak and in among my Australian alliances. Yeah, see, 1G, that sounds amazing. I might have to look into that. Yeah, Raymond, like, I know the initial investment is really expensive. Oh, thank you, Seabass. Also, I got that email. Thank you so much. I'll take a look at it. Like, I can survive off the fan system if I absolutely have to. I just don't want to, you know?
Welcome.
Alright, so I think
the
we're going to take the
ASOP vehicle retrieval
Erebos
system.
out of the Hull C. Put that on the reclaimer. Yeah, and like Arkansas, you know, it'll get up to like 110 degrees Fahrenheit here. For my Celsius friends, that's around 38, 40 degrees, I want to say. Honestly, the Hull C could just take a TS2. It's got the fuel for it, and you can refuel every time you dock, so I don't need to slow boat it with that Erebos on there. Oh, Muzz, not yet. Not yet. Yeah, Raymond. And it stays humid at those temperatures, too. Which is what makes it really annoying. Because, like, it'll be 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and it still feels like you stepped out of a shower.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Not my idea of a good time.
Stand by.
Landing base. Your request has been processed and your ship will be delivered in the next available hangar.
All of us, your vehicle.
All right. Well, we'll just go on down, wait for our ship. What do you know? It's already there. I have a... yeah. With no attachment. It's a good thing I checked. Wait, hold on. Then where did... what? What? Okay. There we go. Yeah, Muzz, I do not own all the SC ships. My list is, like, kind of... I'm not going to say perma-bugged, but it's a very lengthy and erroneous list. Like, do I own more than I should? Oh, yeah. Is my list longer than the stuff that I actually own? Also, yes. One day this will be fixed. You guys excited for the rework of this thing? I mean, it's going to take a long time till we get it, but still. It'll be nice. Oh, Maz, it should. It really should.
You are clear to launch.
Don't like that. Do not like that. All right. Oh, I gotta redo my salvage certifications. Right. What's closer? Her L4 or crew L4? We'll do crew L4. Yeah, all the big ships should have medical capability of some kind. At the very least, a tier 1 bed.
Thank you.
Cool. I'll be long gone.
Warning. You are blocking an active flight.
Landing gear rejected.
Also, they gave me, like, no time to take off. Muzz, maybe it is. Like, I have no idea why the certifications reset, but the rep does not, you know? You know, Muzz, I was kind of expecting it to happen halfway. Oh, Raymond, you're fine, man. You're not shouting at anybody. You can use as many caps as you like. Well, I still have my ship. No, Raymond, with text it makes it easier. I like how you can pick up the sun. I'm glad all that is still in my, I wonder if I shut it down. Well, the impounded, it's still there.
Aegis combat system activated. Systems green.
And it's back. Alright, cool. 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 Yeah, let's try that. Why is it so, like, why? Why does it get so foggy? Alright, we can probably start decelerating now. Probably start decelerating now. Hey, meta. Oh, Muzz, I'm not gonna breathe that. You think if I make this thing all stealth components, I could just run stealth? I wonder. What are you? That's not... whatever. I'll check it out once I'm done with the Scorpius. just pull on up. Easy peasy. And let's scrape it so we can get the big boys. Even though scraping will give me... I didn't think about that. I forget. How big is the buffer on this thing? 240? Do they still have the bug where repairing empties your buffer? Alright, how do we move you closer? Is it R? Control R? Sorry, is that not... Is that too far? Am I too far? It's 150, isn't it? Not 250. Okay. Okay, let's get a little bit closer. Yeah, I was thinking it was 250. My bad. There we go. All right. Now, how do I make it approach me? Alt. Okay. It's Alt. All right. Let's leave it right there. Yeah, Buzz. You don't like CRTs? I love CRT monitors. Oh, man, Akron. You know what? Maybe the depot will just stay at 0. Maybe that's for the... Nope, there it goes. Okay. Oh, dang it. I should have brought the Vulture out to do this. That's what I should do. Should log out, use the Vulture for this, then get the CM with the Reclaimer. That way I'm not taking up time in my my filler station. Taking up space anyway. Oh yeah, Ray, but it's one of their early designs. Wait, Akron, does that count? As like for the mission? I thought you actually had to scrape them. Let's see. Hey, Barker. Oh, if that completes it, I wonder if I can get it exactly on one SCU. And then just, you know. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm probably going way too slow. Oh, Chase, I'm trying to get to an even 1 SCU so I can just go poop it out into space. Because I don't want to have all that left over in my buffer. Like I'm at 0.9 of an SCU. Maybe if we flip it over. Oh, Parker, is he streaming now? Come on. That's right, Akron. You're gonna get exactly on it without going over. Hey, Phaedrus. Come on. Okay, there is no way that I have scraped this much and not got a 1/10 of an SCU. Is there? Nice, Phaedrus. Yeah, 1G. Of course. Okay, so you're telling me I hit that entire part and didn't get a single SCU. Up, 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 up. Alright, let's see if I did it. Oh yeah, Chase, I'm not even really going for RMC. I was just going to, like, scoot the thing, or strip the thing until I had done the 2 contracts. Now here's the thing, Akron. There might be a tiny amount left over, and if it is, I'm gonna be sad. Parker, I was gonna try to just blow it up and munch it CM-wise to see if that would complete the certification. No! Oh, boo. Okay. You know what? I'll just scrape the 2. Claim the reclaimer. Alright, I'll scrape this. I'll scrape the other. Actually, yeah. I did not know that cracking the ship finished the mission. I thought you actually had to do the RMC strip. Because, believe me, I'm not scraping 240. I mean, I guess I could. What do you guys think? Like, I hit this, I hit something else, I hit a C2. How long does that take to fill up 240 SCU? I mean, yeah, it's not Price is Right. Let me in. Trawlers are big enough. Although the abrades are the most efficient, right? Like, they hoover up the most. Nah, Raymond, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it at 1 exactly. Not with a trawler, anyway. I mean, Parker, you're welcome to. I was only thinking about being on for the next 30 minutes to an hour. Wait, people sell at Grimhex? Yeah, I do like that medium efficiency. Alright, what still has chunks on it? Man, this guy is upset. Now, what am I missing on this Scorpius? I feel like we've kind of baked everything off of it. Yeah, Akron, like, you know, I'll sell it Grim just for fun, I guess, but most of the time I just go to literally anywhere else. Area 18 usually. Yeah, I ain't going to Orison. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do that. Like, it's going down, but barely. Wonder what the issue is. You know, at least the Scorpius is, like, die deployed now. Usually when you show up, they're in, like, undeployed mode. Yeah, this is why I prefer, like, Vanguards, MSRs, pancake-style ships. Come on. Oop, there was some meat on the bone. All right. Well, we got a little bit. And I think I might try to go for full RMC, so we're not going to blow this one up. But yeah, Parker, if you wish to join me, just send me a party invite. If you can just meet me in the black, I would appreciate it. Per L5. That's in the neighborhood, right? Yeah, like a gentleman pirate doesn't always have to, you know, be like, hello, give me, like, it's not always Stede Bonnet. my... There it is. Akron, I've heard tell of it, but I've never seen it. Granted, I've been putting a lot of time in the railroader recently, so I wouldn't know. What do you know about it? Tell me more. Yeah, Phaedrus. Come on in. Although I'm not around for too much longer, but with multiple people, we can also move faster. Phaedrus, Parker will have to invite you. He's party lead at the moment. Alright, one more skip. Then it should be on to the big leagues. Oh, I hate when that happens. Man, I am getting hungry. By the time I finish, too, a lot of things will be closed. I might just have to cook something here. You know, CG, I wish that would go away. I should have just moved out of the area, then jumped. I mean, Ash, it's been stable enough. I haven't had any issues yet. The keyword there is, you know, yet. Honestly, Raymond, I don't think it could. Yeah, Raymond. Poor little SRV. Also, let me share this mission to you guys so you won't get trespassing if anyone, you know, happens along. I don't think two of them could. I think they're supposed to be multi-ship towing, but don't quote me on that part. Like, I'm not knocking it, but the SRV gameplay is just not my bag, you know? Really like eating the Vanguards. They have a nice flat profile to them. Although, his transfer rate is kind of... bleh. Might just end up eating it after all. Yeah, Akron, that's also fair. Parker, you want to join me in the other scraper turret? Ooh, Raymond. It's a good thing you got out of there. Could have been somebody's lunch. bring this thing closer. Alright. Should be easier for both of us to hit it. I'll spin it around here in a little bit. Guess maybe I should lower it. Whoa. Yeah, I guess it does move faster with two people, doesn't it? Still kind of slow, though. Sorry. That's not really rotating, is it? It says it's rotating, but it's not rotating. Why can't we? There we go. I don't think that's me, though. Maybe that's me? That might be Parker. Yeah, Raymond, the cargo never really is these days. The cargo on salvage ships has been trash. Arc L2, Crew L4. Mike L4. Let's go to Krill 4. I feel like they didn't have to, you know, do it to the point that they did. It's just maybe don't give us $5 million worth of stuff in every wreck. All right. I think that's all we're going to squeeze out of this turkey. Yeah, Raymond.
Plotting travel.
while I'm in Jump, I'm gonna look at DoorDash so I can see what is still open. I'm not going to order something from DoorDash because it's expensive. Very expensive. I want a pizza. Oh my god, what is this? What is a pizzoli? It's like a pizza stick. Tell me more, Marco's Pizza. Tell me more about a pizzoli. Kind of, Raymond. Yeah, like it's the same idea. You know, where they're both ridiculously expensive. Oh my god, it is a pizza stick. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna have to get one of those. I think I'm gonna have to get one of those. Hey!
Torpedo burrito.
Yes! Thank you! Thank you so much! Thank you. Thank you so much. Seriously, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate that. I promise it will be put towards things more serious than pizza. I gotta replace my HVAC unit. We have to buckle down and do like a real job in addition to the streaming. You know, a pizza animation does sound nice. I think I might break from just our citizen donation animations to like other things. Like maybe get that pizza from the Goofy movie. Either that or the one from All Dogs Go to Heaven. You guys remember in All Dogs Go to Heaven? When they got that pizza, like 90s and early 2000s pizza animations, which is so beautiful. Seriously, thank you so very much. I think I will get some pizzolis. First off, I need to see how late Marco's is open. Because I know not every pizza place is open till, you know, an ungodly hour. Oh, Raymond, I'm sure they did. But something about animated pizza, like from a movie, was just, they were just ungodly good looking. Yeah, I know what their address is. What time are they open till? That's what I want to know. I should probably look where I'm going to make sure there's no... You know what? I'll just look on Google. I'll just look on Google. Google will tell me. Till 11. I've got plenty of time. Oh, a pizza stick. A pizzoli. I like the name pizzoli. That's a good name. Pizzoli. Yeah, okay, see, 1G, I love All Dogs Go to Heaven. However, mine is on a bit more of a simplistic scale. I love the alligator from All Dogs Go to Heaven. Like, there's that scene where Charlie is about to get eaten. And, like, the little girl. Like, they get captured by those weird, like, tribal-themed mice in the sewer. And they're going to sacrifice the dog to the sewer alligator. And while he's in the alligator's mouth, he starts howling. And the alligator's like, oh my god, he sings so well. How could I eat a voice so beautiful? And he puts on that number, that whole, like, let's make music together. Let's make sweet harmony. That song. Anyway, it's just like the alligator is so enamored with his voice that he, like, swears a life debt to Charlie. And... well, I love that alligator. Like, he was just so prepared to eat this dog, and then he becomes, like, a total kitten. Oh, pooping. Have you tried, like, all 3 servers? Well, I guess 4 now. I am so sorry, man. You're right, Gold. I do. I do like my pizza alive. I want it to smell fear. I want there to be fear on my pizza. And thank you, Gold. Wait, pooping, I don't get it. Wait, stole the... okay, no, now I do get it. Now I do get it. Wait, Lonix, are you thinking of All Dogs Go to Heaven 2? Because that's the one where, like, the cat devil pulls all the dogs out of heaven and imprisons them on Alcatraz. Whoops, I didn't mean to tractor that. Maybe I should retractor it so it can stop moving. Come on, move down. I guess it's kind of... it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. There is a 2, because in the first one, Charlie breaks out of the dog pound, and he calls it jail, but there's never really any jail scene. Well, he gets shot at, I think, while breaking Itchy out. But there's a huge jail scene in the second one, when they rip all the dog souls out of heaven and imprison them. Because Cat Satan wanted to do that for some reason. They never really explain his plan. He just wants to take all the dogs out of heaven. And he has a nice musical number where he sings that it's so good to be bad, to like a nice little tango. That's right, Drop. That's right. All right, now we're grooving. Now we're getting some RMC. I say that. It feels like the buffer isn't really filling up very quickly. Like, we're not even at 10%. And I should probably be doing this more efficiently. You know, Phaedrus, that's a good question. I would like to know if All Dogs Go to Heaven exists in the same universe as The Princess and the Frog. Because they both take place in New Orleans. And they both take place, like, within the same... I want to say 10-year time period, because if that means that they do exist in the same universe, then those two alligators could have totally met. Hey, MD. Nah, not today. Well, we did some cargo earlier. We're running some RMC. I was low on funds. I did 2 RMC runs, and I figured I'd try out some salvage just because it's been a while since I've done it. And, you know, it's not too bad, salvage. What's the day been like, Gary? Oh, man, 5-0. Now, I think I liked 5-0 Goes West just a little bit more. But, man, 5-0. I do miss 5-0. That's right, Akron. Yeah. Oh, American Tail. Oh, supper sounds so good. I'm so hungry. Phaedrus is bringing a hammerhead. And after we scrape this in the hammerhead, we're gonna go. We're gonna log for the day. Alright, Lonix, this is what you do. This is for your daughter's sake. You get all those classic 90s, 80s animated movies on Laserdisc. And you also get her a Laserdisc player. Make her grow up with old technology. Yeah. Yeah, that's certainly not us just trying to instill our wants onto her. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Raymond, it's a great movie. Oh, heck yes. Pagemaster, now you're speaking my language. Man, oh man. When I was a kid, I loved Pagemaster. But I didn't have access to a ton of books. Like, I had a few. But our library got struck by lightning and burned down. And it took them years. Years and years and years to rebuild it. And like, I had the school library. Like, I read really as much as I wanted to, but I just wanted access to more. Man, I'm gonna hope that's Phaedrus firing flares. Oh, whoops. Holy crap. Is that Anaril? Did Anaril come back? Now there's a Star Citizen Deep lore cut. See, now I kind of want to fly this thing in the Grim Hex to see if we survive. Like, I know they buy RMC for less, but now I'm just really tempted. Yeah, that's it, drop. Or even an old-timey projector. Reel to reel that. You know, AJ, I just might. And Phaedrus, it's good to see you, man. Oh, I can't reach the bottom. Oh, well. We'll just move down here in a little bit. Yeah, this process could be a little bit faster. You know, Muzz, I heard that they were adding some things for Pyro. Apparently there were a few leaks about adding things. This is also probably the most I've ever cut on a C2. Yeah, trying to fill up a reclaimer with RMC is difficult. Little patch that we left. There we go. See, Parker, I'm really hoping they had a reason to go to Pyro. I'm hoping there's a reason to bring cargo in. Oh, Squirrel. No, man. You gotta go home. Like, they work you too long, man. I hope they're paying you worthwhile. Yeah, dude, Gary, Squirrel works like, what is it, Squirrel? Like 60 hours a week, 80 hours a week? How can I still not get these tail bits? Phaedrus, you may have to move us down just a little bit more. Yeah, no, Squirrel don't get time off. I really wish you did, man. Like, I know you say you don't do much, but your time is still precious. Just because you don't do anything with it doesn't mean that it's, you know, not valuable. Sometimes it's nice just to take time and exist. Yeah, see, Gary, I did that. I worked at a pharmacy. I basically got off like 4 days a month because I was a delivery driver and I was like the only driver we had. And we went all over Arkansas and Texas. I would do like 1,400 miles a week. But it just doesn't really leave you time for anything else. You know, like, people think, like, oh, you have free time. You constantly have to do something with it. And you don't. Alright, I think we're ready to flip this turkey over. Yeah, Gary, I'd like that. When I worked at GameStop, and this was back in 2008, 2009, you had to work 10 years at the company to get 2 weeks off. 10 years. Now, 10 years is a very long time. Ooh, that desync. Right, get the nose. Yeah, Muzz, it wasn't particularly kind. Well, nice, Squirrel. Working for GameStop was a mistake anyway. I mean, I enjoyed my time there, but there were definitely kinder employers. Oh, Phaedrus, that sounds nice. I'm gonna try these Pizzolis. I'm gonna go pick them up. Because, one, save the delivery charge, and two, I don't feel like having these poor kids have to drive late at night just because I'm lazy. Man, that was always my favorite thing when I worked food delivery. Like when I worked at Jimmy John's, we got snow in once, and we got overloaded with delivery orders. People like, oh, well, I'd go out and get it, but it's just too dangerous to drive in the snow. And it's like, all right, well, that's cool. Here I am, your delivery driver, some kid, you know. Here's the food that you thought was too dangerous for you to get, so you're willing to risk someone else's life for minimum wage. No tip. I see that you didn't tip. That's cool. Like, I cannot tell you how much that happened. You're like, when it rained, man, and it rains, people order tons of delivery. No, squirrel, dude, vent. Vent, buddy. Vent. We are here for you to vent. Yeah, Gary, no, that is the truth. Oh, whoops. Look at that. Good old Gaz. Ah, gold. You can date people and still not do things. We are talking about, like, your time being precious, right? Well, Gary, remember there's always good people. Okay, here's the thing. There's tons of trash people, right? But trash people are the ones you always see. There's a lot of good people out there. You just don't... They don't stand out. Like, trash sticks with you. But I tend not to remember all the people who were nice and kind to me just in everyday, you know, dealings. It's always the jerks. And I would like to believe that overall, there's more kind people than there are jerks. Like, I know the world's in a sour state, but it could be a lot worse. But it's not. Because of decent people who will go out of their way to help somebody. They just don't peacock about it, you know? No, it's your jerks. They like to peacock about everything. Oh, no, man, you're not ranting. A rant would be like 8 very long posts back to back about a thing with a enthusiastically vehement tone. I don't think I used vehement there correctly. Man, this takes forever to fill up. Yeah, I wish scraping went a little bit faster, which I know I'm using trawlers. Maybe if I swap to a braids, it would be a little bit easier. I think I might do that. They have a braids at Grimhex. Yeah, like when Power Washing Simulator came out, like I played that. And then like this came out, I'm like, oh, it's Power Washing Simulator. Aw, squirrel. And you got your daughter too, right? You know, I don't think I've ever actually polished off a C2 before. You know, AJ, I think we're pretty much covered right now. Since I made the mistake of going for RMC instead of CM, the depot fills up so slowly that you don't even really need a box jockey until you're done. I should have just gone for CM. Who knows how long it's going to take to do that that hammerhead. Honestly, Squirrel, I think the best thing you can do is be kind. My parents did that a lot. My mom had a nickname for my dad, and that nickname was DH. And she used it constantly. And I'm like, Mom, what does DH mean? Hold on. And she would always tell me it stood for doohickey, and it didn't stand for doohickey. It stood for Richard Head. And likewise, he had nicknames for her, and they would always comment about how awful one was to me. And I loved them both, but obviously they caused each other a lot of stress. That's why they got divorced when I was like 18 months old. But honestly, if they had been kind, and even though one insulted them, instead of just trading barbs, if one had been calm and peaceful and continued to be loving, at least to the child, you know, me, I probably would have valued one a lot more over the other. Or at the very least, seen that my other parents' words were untrue. They were nice. So above all, despite what she might say about you to your kid, you can always prove it wrong by being kind and patient, soft-spoken, and by listening. Also, being there. Kids remember when you're there. I cannot stress that enough. I cannot tell you how many school functions or things like that that I had to go to on my own, or I would be dropped off by one parent and picked up by the same parent, but they wouldn't stick around for it. Can't tell you how many choir concerts I did with no one there for me. And you really hope, you look out amongst that crowd, among the sea of faces, really hope you're going to see one that you recognize, and when they're not there, that, believe me, you remember that. So, yeah. So the best thing you can really do to prove that you're a parent worth, you know, being around is to make time for the things they're going to be at. Honestly, just that Harry Chapin song, Cats in the Cradle. Just take Cats in the Cradle to heart, you'll do all right. Like, that song says it a lot faster than I can. Also, it's just a really good song. How has this thing not been eaten yet? Okay, there we go. There's a piece we can eat. Oh, no, Squirrel. They're not beyond help. I know it hurts, man, but... like, I'm not gonna, you know, get into it too bad. But I can't tell you... I went a long time avoiding my dad, not talking to him. And, I regret that. Give them time. Reach out when you can. Or maybe ask... okay, even if you are entirely in the right, I mean 100% vindication, ask them what you can do to earn their forgiveness. Because sometimes you have to admit you're wrong even when you're right. And I know that that's a weird thing to do sometimes. But it opens up the door for conversation. And... believe me, that's the best thing you can get at times. And like I said, I don't know your situation. I'm not going to be like, oh, we'll just do this, this, and this. You'll be fine. But, yeah. Communication and learning how to communicate is one of the most important skills you can have. And if I'd had the communication skills that I have now, like if I'd had those when I was younger, I could have saved myself a lot of grief, a lot of strife, and a lot of time. Yeah, Gary, that's how mine were too. Well, I say that. Dad for sure. But yeah, you guys know what I mean. Just tell you what, if they have any of those like school functions, like a choir, concert, or band, like even if they're trash at it, make time to show up. Oh yeah, Squirrel. Because like, okay, listen. If you're talking about the, you know, the X, kids will figure out that they've been emotionally manipulated and abused and whatnot. And it can take some time, but they will figure it out. Man, vengeance feels good, but yeah, no. There's that time afterwards when the adrenaline wears off, everything's said and done, and you just kind of start questioning what you've done. And you've hurt the people that you've wanted to, but you end up hurting the people close to them And sometimes the people close to them are also the ones close to you. So while vengeance feels really good, patience and kindness is the better way to go. And that's a lot easier to say not being in the situation. You know, I wish I had followed that advice a few times. So yeah, I think you're on the right track so far. Yeah. I mean, ultimately, I feel like the end goal is to remove suffering where you can, when you can. Like, when you're taking a course of action, ask yourself, is this adding suffering or removing suffering? And it doesn't have to be like some big, bold kind of suffering. Doing the dishes can remove suffering. Squirrel, you got vacation, right? Like, they do give you time off. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna calculate something right quick while this is going. Sorry, that's me done philosophizing, whatever philosophers do. Look up the price on RMC. At Gremhex versus literally anywhere else. $7,700 versus 63. Okay, I think that price has probably gone down though, due to people selling. Is there anybody near Area 18 right now, or who could rewind and tell me how much I sold RMC for? Sad that I no longer get the thing that tells me how much salvage is left on a piece. Oh, Gary, no idea. I mean, I could probably look it up. Actually, yeah, I think I can look it up. Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. We're paying $13,000 a unit. Okay, well, these prices are old then. Wonder if UEX has updated their prices. I don't think they have. Oh, maybe they have. Screw it. What do you guys think? We'd make more if we went to Area 18, but I kind of want to go to Grim. Granted, we may lose it all going to Grim, and then all this will be for if not, but it would still be kind of fun. Yeah, Gary, I found it. I was trying to figure out how much they were buying RMC for. It's 13,000 in SCU. So if we got to 100 SCU, that would be 1.3 million at Area 18. You know, Raymond, I might just make the stupid decision and go to Grim anyway. Well, Squirrel, let me ask you something. I know you said you're close to being debt-free. Once you're debt-free, do you plan to take more time off from work? Not, like, vacation-wise, but, like, not doing so much overtime. 'Cause, man, I know that overtime is nice. Man, I really worry about you. Yeah, Muzz, I had to find it by the individual SCU, like how much it was selling for. Yeah, I think we'll stop around 100. Well, we can do the box jockeying while we're in transit. Let's see. Most likely, the pirates are hanging out for orbital approach from one of Yayla's OMs. So I think we're going to go through the back door of Grimhex. Let me give Phaedrus a drink right quick. He'll need 2 of them. Of course, Squirrel. Dude, I know how he gets, man. Especially these days, there is so much isolation. And then, like, the few people who will offer a sympathetic ear sometimes have a very bad alternative agenda. You know, it's like, oh, hey, sign up for our cult where people will listen to you or whatever. And, you know, I'm too lazy to start a cult. So, I get it, man. Like, being online, as much as we are these days, I say, while playing an online game and streaming, you know, it's easier to talk to people more than ever, but it's also harder to connect. And also, like, when you're a guy, like, it is so hard, one, to explore your feelings. Oh, I guess that's just right out of the area. And also, like, realize those feelings and talk about those feelings. You're like, oh, no, feelings, no. Feelings bad. And it's like, no, feelings aren't bad. Just, you're taught to be so frickin' stoic about everything. And then you wind up feeling alone, having feelings that you desperately want to talk about, but you're completely unable to articulate or communicate to another person, and you just feel so cut off. I get it. You guys can talk about whatever ails you. I ain't gonna judge you. I mean, I'll judge you about silly things, like who's your favorite Pokemon. Yeah, see? That's what I'm talking about. Look at Muzz using humor to deflect. Wait. Hold on, Lonix. What do you mean second? That would be third. Because you had the first one where they come over from Russia to New York. Which, man, that's got to be a very long boat ride. And then you've got Fievel Goes West, where he goes, well, west. So would that be a third one? That's right, Muzz. Angle the deflectors. Man, I think we've got this thing just about eaten up. Four? We had four? How come nobody ever told me this? Oh, man. Speaking of movies, okay. I know I am probably approaching, like, a political hot zone here. But, I watched a Bollywood film last night in theaters called Fighter. It's basically just Indian Top Gun, and is also just a very long 2-hour recruitment ad for the Indian Air Force. But, man, that was a trip. That was a, that was a ride. Like, I don't even know if I would call it propaganda. Like, it was just straight up like, join the Indian Air Force. Please. Like, it was a fun movie, but man, it was definitely open about its aims of wanting to inspire people to join the Air Force. Mystery of the Night Monster. Man. Also, why is this turret so slow? Oh, that's a lot easier. Whoa! Yeah, hitting gimbal mode helped, but it's still kind of slow. Raymond! I forget. What is the zoom? Ah. Z. Hey, Brian! How's it going, man? How are the rails? I keep forgetting we actually do have this zoom button. Hey, Brian, I don't know if you actually care about it, but, did you see that, Canadian Pacific is going to be doing that big tour with the Hudson steam engine? I would like to catch that. I might have to drive down to the Shreveport to catch it when it comes through in May. Man, I got reservations on Pal World. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad game or anything like that. Like, I want to play it. It's just I've been through so many survival crafting games, but I'm also a big sucker for Pokemon. So I'm really tempted by it. I feel bad shooting them. Like, I've enjoyed Enshrouded. Because, like, you can build a house and still do wizard stuff. Oh, yeah, that's that weird part that never really... Right. Oh, man, Lonix, yes. Hey, Lonix, you remember that song? Worthless? Where all the cars in the junkyard sing about no matter what you do, you end up dying, so living is worthless. And how all life is worthless while they're being crushed to death. That was fun. That was a fun song to put in a kids movie. Also, B-movie. B-movie was not the movie, the song B-movie. Like it's a B-movie. That was a great song from Brave Little Toaster. Oh, Brian, Enshrouded is nice. Like it's, you know, Valheim style survival crafting. But being able to play it with friends and, again, having wizard stuff was very nice. I mean, kids love that stuff. Okay, that's the thing about kids' movies. Parents are always way more concerned than the kid. Like, when you're a kid, it's like, oh, they died. Awesome. Like, this has gnarly stuff in it. Or like, oh my god, Judge Doom, he just dipped that tune in dip. He killed that tune. And as an adult, you're like, oh, this is too much for a kid. But when you're a kid, you don't think that. You know, Lonix, I never got to see Titan AE. My childhood was a little lacking of space stuff. Like, I had to fight just to go see Treasure Planet. Although I've seen screenshots of Titan AE, and I know that Tone Loc is in it. I like how Tone Loc really tried to be in as many kids' movies as he could. Like, he was in Titan AE, and he was in Fern Gully. It was just like, hey kids, I'm Tone Loc. I got this super deep monotone voice. I'm gonna be in your movie. What was that? Yeah, Brian, I had a lot of that. Going to the theater was not a thing that I got to do a lot of. It was a lot of nights of, not tonight, honey, mommy's had too many beers. And we didn't buy a lot of movies. Wait, Raymond, you didn't like Roger Rabbit? I'm curious as to why. What about, what was that other one? Cool World? I never saw Cool World. I don't know much about it. Yeah, Lonix, I see that. I mean, they both kind of have the... Okay, Milo Thatch, the main character, has a very Disney version of a Don Bluth character to him. Because I don't know if you noticed, but Don Bluth can only draw, like, 2 male characters. You have your slightly sneering main character with his angled jaw and the parted hair along the top. And then, like, your fat character with the boisterous, happy attitude. Because I don't know if you noticed, but Vlad from Anastasia is just a human version of Papa Mouskowitz. And Dimitri from Anastasia is just brown-haired version of dude from Titan AE. Oh, yeah, 1G. Yeah, no, I love Cusco. He's great. He's so dramatic. Did it, Phaedrus? Like I said, I never got to see it. Never got to see Blank Check either. Lonix, I don't think I'll be alive for Avatar 5. Well, we hit the 100 mark. I guess we can keep going. Have we already flipped over? We have, haven't we? Okay, I got an idea. So here's my idea. Phaedrus Parker, if you can hear me. If not, no worries, I'll type it out. We're gonna fly to Grim, into the hangar. Then we're gonna pull the boxes out of the buffer. That way, when the pirates see us, if they scan us, it'll show that we don't have anything on board. Yeah, we're gonna be tricksome with it. Because, yeah, we'll land, we'll print out the 16 SCU boxes. That'll go super quick. Yeah, that's it. Alright, yeah, you guys heard me. Yeah, I see why construction materials is the better way to go. Because this is painful. Like, we've been doing hair removal on this hammerhead for a long time now. Ah, it's fine, Gary. I already know there's a pirate there. It's at least one arrow. I don't know what the other thing is. I mean, Raymond, that's fair. It's kind of like watching Morgan Freeman in Lucky Number 11 when he plays like a bad guy and he's like swearing and stuff. Because like everyone always thinks of Morgan Freeman as being this like grandfatherly Werther's original style character. But he's an actor. He just takes roles like that. And then watching him actually be like a mob boss style is, you know, is a bit different. I mean, Lonix, if I swap to the Abrades, it would probably go faster because they have a much higher efficiency. These are like 60%. I forget it. How many times can 16 go into 100? What do I need to get to? 128? I don't think there's enough on this for 128. Wait, no, hold on. What's 128 minus 16? 112? Yeah, we'll get to 112 and then stop. I mean, honestly, we might have to stop then anyway. I don't know if this thing has 5 more SCU on it. I mean, Raymond, I also get it. It's like, that's the thing. People tend to associate a character with the actor, and it's hard to let that character go. Alright, we're at 108. Really gonna have to start picking. Yeesh. Come on, we can squeeze 3 more SCU out of this. Note to self, pick up a braids. Oh man, we're so close. Ah, there's an untapped gold mine. So, Lonix, this laser has a wide area. It picks up like a 6-meter radius or diameter. Oh my. So maybe we already picked up the sides. No, there we go, there we go. Getting a little bit there. So it's basically just allows you to rake it over and pick up things without really having to get into like the nooks and crannies. Because the other ones are much smaller. And you really got to work around everything. Wow, that's so slow. Agonizingly slow. You know, CG, there was a time you could make money selling those. but that should give us what we need right there. Oh, Lonix, the hammerhead was actually Phaedrus' ride out here. We decided we would scrape it as well. Although I do kind of see what the M2 had on it. We're not going to take the cargo, because the whole point is to enter empty. Scrap. Food. Alright, so we're going to go for Arc L3. Just get us moving. Yeah, Lonix, I really like that. Like, realistically, is it a good design? Probably not. But it's still nice. Alright, so Grimm's on that side. So we actually need to enter from Cruel 2. Yeah, Gary. I mean, some people might not scan us. They might just fire on us. But if we do get scanned, we can say there's nothing in the buffer yet. So what we'll do is we'll finish the jump to Cruel 2. Then we will jump to Arc L3 until we're aligned for Yela. Make the jump to Yela. Pretty much come into the back door. Actually, we might be able to just make the jump towards Grim Hex, then come in. It'll take a lot longer, but they shouldn't... Our approach would not be expected. Is what I mean. Because they're probably lined up for hitting people from orbitals, most likely OM1. And while it's only going to buy us a few seconds, that's pretty much all we should need. Although I should replace the shields for the Reclaimer. The default shields are quite trash. Actually, we can see if our friend is still on. Yeah, he's still on. All right. Let's see if he gets us. Yeah, Coyote, I really hope Master Modes does a lot for turrets. Because, like, right now, it's like, wow, my mounted, in-placed weapon has the exact same power and range as the one on this fighter that gets to choose when we engage. Cool. Actually, Arc L3, that'll help. That'll help. Alright, so we wait for the line, we wait for the line, wait for the line, wait for the line. Line goes... Right... a little off, but it'll be alright. I mean, Gary a little. I don't know the guy. But I'm interested, you know? I know it sounds silly, but I really enjoy piracy interactions.
Travel initiated.
I think he's probably got a group of 3, if I had to guess. No. I'm hoping I can drop inside Crusader. Oh, I'm not dropping inside Crusader. I'm a little out. Are you still going to make me jump? Yes, you are. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, we're looking for right about there. That should let me do a direct jump to Yela. Still in system, but I can deal. Yeah, Parker, that's the much easier way to do it. We'll drop before we hit. Hopefully. Still too far out for Grim. Pretty sure we're still too far out for Grim. Yeah. Wait. Wait. I'm probably overcomplicating this. I could probably just drop in and fight for it. Is there anything further back than Arco 3? Ha-ha! But then I can't see the... That's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I know, Muzz. The map is so bad. Come on. Come on. Alright, that should put me in the neighborhood. Yes. Yes, okay. Not the angle that I wanted, but... Actually, at 300. I kind of want to burn in, but getting this thing to slow down is so tricky. It's not worth it. Alright, here we go, boys.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Approach good so far.
Hello, and welcome to
Don't target, don't target, don't target, don't target, don't target. Don't target. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed. It's been so long getting ready. Lame. You spend so long doing a thing.
Engines offline.
See, that's it, Gary. Like, we do all this super special jumping around stuff, trying to get off the marker, and nobody's even here. I'm so sad. Yeah, Gary, but it's like, oh, I do this, this, and this, and then I do this, and then I double back and I do the super special thing, and then it's like, oh yeah, sorry, man, I wasn't even there. Like, you didn't have to do all that. Like, I just feel like a goober. It's like, oh hey, yeah, real sorry about that. We were over by Hurston, chasing some other guy. Like, we could pirate you next time, though. I don't know why they sound Midwestern. I mean, Raymond, it was fun. All right. I mean, we can just really toss these anywhere. Wait, Akron Yooper? What's a Yooper? I know Rampage from somewhere. Whoa! Sorry, Parker. Sorry. 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 Oh, I just committed an OSHA. Oh, thank you, Coyote. Thank you, man. Thank you. Okay, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. We spent like what, an hour, 2 hours working on all that RMC, and we get 6 boxes. All right. Let's go sell, sell, sell. Oh, drop. I don't even have an accident clock. Alright, we're gonna send that back up after everybody is off. I mean, I guess I could just store it, but still. Yeah, no, the accident clock is... It's really more of just a sign.
Welcome. Please visit us again. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please.
All right, let's go. Hey, buddy. All right, let's see how much we can sell this for.
You're looking for the cargo terminal. It's over there.
Yes, sir, I found it. I found the cargo terminal. All right, 1.3 million. Actually, that's only 2,000 less, well, per SCU. That, Hold on. Hold on. Where's the RMC on this list? How much does Grim take? Guys, I know it sells for a little bit less, but I might start taking my Caterpillars full of RMC to Grim Hex. But alright, let's do some payouts. Alright, we made 1.3 million. 400,000 to everybody. I'll just keep that slightly extra bit just for the, you know, time. Alright. Oh, Akron, I can flex a little bit, right? Right? Like, I know it's boastful, but I practice hard to be able to do that. Oh yeah, Gary. Sorry, Gary, whenever I say Gary, like, I always think of, like, Gary from, Venture Brothers. I don't know if you ever saw Venture Brothers. He was Henchman 21. I just always loved the way people would say his name. It's like, oh, Gary, you can't be doing that. It's like, but dude. Man, I'm gonna have to go watch some Venture Brothers now. I still have not seen the movie they ended it all with. But alright, it's 10:15. I've got 45 minutes to get my Pizzoli. I'm gonna go get some Pizzolis. So, thank you so much for joining me. Especially on that super late night stream. I mean, Raymond, that's kind of how it's said in Venture Brothers. It's always like, Gary. So, you guys have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with me. We will hopefully start at our regularly kind of scheduled time tomorrow. Look at this guy's pretending to be an NPC. So, you guys have a good night. And until next time, keep on trucking. Oh, Snow, I'm sorry. Oh, you snuck in right as I was about to hit the go offline button. Well, Snow, it's good to see you. Unfortunately, I am signing off for the night, but have a good night, man. And I'll see all you guys tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody.